Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa and today I'm going to be going over my June paycheck #1 budget, and this is going to be for June the 11th through the 24th. All right, so I am still using the Clever Fox dotted notebook, and I have mine in this pretty teal color. And I've gone ahead and written down all of my categories just to save a little bit of time. And I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance if you hear a lot of noise in the background. The kittens are running amok and getting into all sorts of things. They may even make an appearance on this table. Who knows? But they are very rambunctious. My daughter's cat, Mrs. Cuddles, just to give you guys a quick update, that Mrs. Cuddles that gave birth to the kitten, she sadly passed away. We went to have her spayed, and she did not survive the procedure. So it has been a sad couple of weeks here in the house. We were able to find homes for 2 of the kittens, but we still have 2 left. We have one that we think is a male, that's a tabby, and one little black and white baby that my daughter wants to keep. So we're still looking for a home for the little tabby boy, but until then we have him and his sister still. So they're pretty rambunctious. They're running around in the background playing. So if you hear any noise, that's it. But some of you had asked for an update on the cats, and that is the update. So a little bit sad. My daughter is just heartbroken. She absolutely loved Mrs. Cuddles. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys know how things were going with the cats. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump into the budget. So again, this is June paycheck #1, June the 11th through the 24th. First thing that I have here is my income. I am paid bi-weekly and I am a salaried employee, so my paychecks are the same each and every time. And my income is $1,527. There is some change in there, but I don't budget that change. I just kind of let it accumulate in my checking account as a buffer. Next are my fixed expenses. The first expense is my rent. So I set aside half of my rent every single paycheck. My monthly rent is $500. So I'm going to set aside half of that, which is $250. Then we have the electric bill. Now I am setting aside half of what I think the electric bill is going to be. I budget about $150 a month, so we'll set aside $75 from this paycheck. Then we have the water bill. It typically runs about $30 a month, so I'll set aside half, which is $15. Then we have the trash bill, and it is $50 monthly, so setting aside $25. And then we have the internet bill. It runs right around $100 a month, so we'll set aside $50. And then we have the lawn expense. I think we'll only have the lawn mowed one time this paycheck. Looks like we have quite a bit of rain coming up in the next week. So I'm only going to budget $70, which is for one mow and weed eat. Last fixed expense is Disney Plus, and that is $8. So let's total this up. So I've got $250 for rent, $75 for electric, $15 for water, $25 for trash, $50 for internet, $70 for the yard, $8 for Disney Plus, is a total of $490 $93 in fixed expenses. Moving on to the cash expenses, my first expense is food. Now, my daughter lives with me. She is currently in a master's program. She is not permitted to work, so she is dependent on me for food and household expenses. And so what we budget per week for food is $60 each. So that's $120 each, $240 for this paycheck. I probably get the most comments about the food budget. I know that a lot of you guys have suggested ways to cut. Sorry, I just realized sinking funds wasn't highlighted. A lot of you guys have suggested lots of ways to cut our budget or, find ways for us to eat similar foods. And it is something that we are working on, but for right now, what's been working for us is for each of us just to have $60 to shop with. We can get, whatever we want or need, and we don't have to worry about coming together for the purposes of budgeting food. I'm sure there are probably a million ways for us to do this, but $60 a week each is working out pretty well. It keeps the peace. She doesn't have to leave things off of her list. I don't have to leave things off of mine. It is just something that is working well for us, but I do realize the food budget is high. So next is household. The budget is $20 per week. So we're going to budget $40. Fur babies also $20 a week, $40. And just so that I'm not repeating myself over and over and over again, gas, medical, and spending, those are also $20 per week each. Each category is going to get $40. So I'll just write that in. So 40 gas, 40 medical, 40 spending. Okay, so let's total this up. So how many? We've got 3, 4, 5. 40 times 5 should be 200 plus 240 is $440 in cash expenses. So just like with my cash expenses, a lot of my sinking funds are also the same amount. Let's see, Christmas, fur babies, car maintenance, phone, and gifts. All of those are also going to get $20 a week. So that is $40 this paycheck. So I'll just write all those in. And then the oddball is weddings. So my son is getting married in the middle of July. I think there's only like 32 days left at the date that I'm recording this video, which is really exciting. And this is for wedding gift. I am going to give them $300 in cash. So from this check, I'm going to give, or I'm going to budget rather, $40 a week. So that is $80 from this check. So let's see here. I've got 5, 40, so that's 200, 280. I'll just do the math in my head. All right. So just to go over some of these expenses because they do look pretty similar. So food, of course, that's just regular food. And then we have household for like paper towels, paper plates, cleaning supplies, fur babies. This is for wet food, dry food, kitty litter, treats. I have a puppy and a kitty. Gas for my car, which no, I still do not have my car back. It is still in the shop. I am still driving the loaner car. Medical is for my prescriptions and doctor visits. And spending money is just money I can spend on whatever I want. Christmas covers decorations, food, and gifts. Fur baby sinking fund, that covers any vet visits. For shots, and then we've got car maintenance. I want a new cell phone and I'm saving up for it, so that's what that fund is. Again, wedding gift, and then the gifts category is for Mother's Day, Father's Day, and birthdays. Next category is the wedding shower, and I am going to be buying food for the wedding shower. I've got a bunch of things planned to cook, and so that is the wedding shower budget. Now, this was very last minute, wasn't something that I was planning, but I'm going to have to fit it in here, and I think I can work with about $200. And we're going to have, I think, about 30 to 40 people. So we're talking drinks, snacks, plates, cups, all of those good things, forks. And so those, I'm thinking I could probably get everything with about $200. Now, I have several things planned. I'm going to do spinach artichoke dip, meatballs. Let's see, I'm going to do a veggie tray, cheese tray. What else did I have planned? Cowboy caviar, which is one of my favorite dips. Buffalo chicken dip. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm sure I am, but that's what I can think of offhand. So, all of those things, plus all the utensils and platters and all that kind of good stuff. So $200 for that. I do plan on running by the Dollar Tree to see if I can find platters to put the food on. Seems like I remember them having quite a bit in the party and wedding section. So I'm going to go check that out. So maybe, $20 to $30 of the budget will be platters, silverware, plates, cups, and all that good stuff. Maybe about 150-ish for food. We'll see, but $200 is the budget. All right, so let's see how much I'm going to be able to throw at savings this time. Let's add this up. So we have my income, $1,527, minus fixed expenses of $493, minus cash expenses of $440, minus sinking funds of $280, minus the wedding shower of $200 is $114 for savings. I was really hoping I was going to get to save a little bit more this time around, but again, the wedding shower, I wasn't expecting to spend any money on the shower other than a gift, so that was really unexpected for me. And I'm sure that I'm going to have some other expenses come up between now and the wedding. Hopefully none this expensive, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that is everything for this budget. Let me know if you had any unexpected things come up in your budget this time. What do you do when you have things like that come up? I mean, would you pull from savings, sinking funds? Would you just add it as a line item in your budget and cash flow it like I did? So let me know down in the comments how you guys handle unexpected things. So let me know down in the comments. I always like to hear all of your ideas. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you're at. Bye.